Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Woman's Cave.
Well, can we actually call it a women's cave? We're gonna call it a Whovian cave just for today.
Yes,
just for today.
We're so excited. Okay, you guys, we are the co-founders of the And I Thought Ladies speaking group and everything, and we are also the co-authors. My books are too far away, so I'm going to point them out real quick because I want to get to the show. We did the And I Thought Divorce was bad, and I thought being grown up was easy, and I thought I could juggle it all. And it is so wonderful because we've written these lovely things, and we call them what now?
We call them, some people would call them anthologies. We call them guides to life.
Guess why we get to do that? Because we wrote the thing.
Yes, so we get to leave it ourselves. So, yeah, and you can find us on andwethought.com. Like, seriously, we're just going to carry this all along. Oh, yeah, the book, Amazon.com and BarthenNova.com. Okay, we're done. We're done. Oh, wait. Show your shirt.
Banter time. I just want to show y'all. We're not doing real banter, but I have on Gallifreyan math. 10 is greater than 11. Because 10 is.
I have my, Dr. the 11th Doctor on, just for some people in the room that hate him.
And if he had met Sherlock, how that would have worked out.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
You would have met Sherlock? Oh, God. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sherlock met the 11th Doctor. It's an awesome shirt. It is everything. Anyway. So we're going to let the people in the room introduce themselves. Dr. Wright, go to you first.
Okay, hi, I'm Dr. Wright. I'm definitely a Whovian. Tom was my first doctor, and I'm also a trekker, hard trekker. Just got my Dr. Uhuru, she's not a doctor, but Uhuru doll, like the best doll ever. And so I'm very happy here. And I do like Sherlock too, but we're keeping everything to Doctor Who today. Thanks.
You can wander off. Not too far in the Trek universe. Universe, because I'll be so confused. I only do like 2 or 3 Trekkie things.
Oh my goodness.
I can't be too nerdy.
I can be in a complete uniform in 30 minutes, head to toe.
Oh, wow. Okay, we can't let the guy be silent that long. Hold on.
I know, it's not right.
Yourself, and we're coming back to that.
That's another show.
Yes.
Doctor, I'm so sorry. The cuck is at the bottom of my screen. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Dr. Wayne Buchanan, and I am not the Doctor Who, but I'm a Doctor Who. And so my origins, I grew up catching snippets of classic Doctor Who on PBS, but it was so late, I was not of the mindset to actually ever get hooked until the reboot in 2005. And since then, until the latest Doctor, when I kind of fell off the bandwagon because life has gotten crazy, but there's a few of those episodes I've seen. So I'm a couple of years behind, but there's that, especially 9, 10, 11. Yeah, sorry.
Thank you for liking 11. Thank you. Oh, so many haters in my room, in my cave.
Anyway, Dr. Wright, we're going back to you with the 30 minutes. You said you can do a complete Trek uniform in 30 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, you have a complete Trek uniform?
Yes.
So if we ever do a Star Trek, which I will just sit there going this,
whatever.
Then
I'm your girl for that one. I'm your girl.
Yes, I'd love.
I probably wouldn't dress for it just for a conversation. I dress for it for cosplay. Mm-hmm. So I have the compute uniform. I have a comm badge. I have a tricorder, of course, because I always play human doctors. When you play with different people with Star Trek. A lot of, where I live, there's, if you go further east, because I live kind of towards Palm Springs, there's a lot of land. There's a lot of stuff to do So people play away teams, which means they get together, walk around the desert, and sometimes you play by yourself, sometimes you play and meet another away team. People who are really serious belong to different ships. And there's a guy in a city not too far away that I'm sure it's not his house he lives in every day, but he has the inside the house, outside the house just looks like a house, but the inside he has turned into a ship with captain's chair. The different rooms are different areas of the ship. He has the backyard done so you can barbecue. He has a pit where Klingons can wrestle, but it's kind of rubber, so if somebody throws you on the ground, you just bounce. You're not really seriously wrestling.
Wow.
I don't think Cleons get sued, right? That would be interesting.
Right. So on the holidays, that's a place where a lot of ships will go for, when recreation. You get off the ship and go do fun things. And so it's very fun. It's kind of family oriented during the day and a little more adult oriented during the night. And different people from different ships kind of help run the house, run the ship. And we have a lot of fun. So, other than being with other Trekkies, I would never show up anywhere like fully dressed like that because people would be like, really?
Well, I really wasn't asking for you to get dressed. I just wanted to see the thing, just like, wee.
I have it in the closet, and I have all my stuff packed away. Yeah, it's sort of sacred. You don't just like whip it out for people.
No, I understand that. I can understand that.
Show me your stuff. No, I'm not going to show you my stuff. But I do have it. I do participate in some of the ships sometimes, and depending on what's going on. I used to play much more frequently when I first moved out here, but last couple of years I don't play as much. It's just busy.
Dr. Wayne, because I'm not messing up the name. Do you like? Are you fascinated with Star Trek like this? Because I see you at the bottom smiling.
He's smiling because he's known me for years and years, and he's heard this story over and over again.
Actually, no, that's the first time I've heard the complete extent of your Trekkieism. Sorry. So that was part of it, was just, I'm like, really? Okay. I didn't know people were that deep into it. I'm not that deep into most of the fandoms, but I do have to admit, I did make a steampunk rainbow lightsaber. So, there are fandoms, there are places where people go and do all sorts of crazy things.
Oh,
he knows that if he got involved where he wanted to, he would spend all his time making weapons and stuff. And so that's because I would be totally like, I need a lightsaber and I needed to have this on the bottom. And he'd be like, okay, so if I do this, then I can add.
Wait, could you actually make that happen? Because I do want a lightsaber. Really?
I know we're laughing, but we really want one.
Yes. And seriously, I made a lightsaber. It's got a nice, it's copper handle because that's what I had on hand. And it's, 20 inches long, something like that. And it's fully programmable. I can put whatever I want in there. It can be any color, any design. It can change over time. And yes, we'll have to talk offline about getting you your lightsabers.
Yeah, I want you to just it says yes, it's 20 inches long, and I want to spread that all over the internet. I just want that part. I just want you to clip that part. I'm going to totally spread it all over the internet.
When he was saying that, I was
and
like,
it can do anything you want it to do.
That would be so interesting right now. Anyway, I'm so sorry.
See, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to be nice to you because you like my 11th Doctor, so I'm just going to be, what? No, he didn't use like that, you guys. Dirty minds, get your minds.
His friends on the internet would enjoy that immensely. Now, if I put that out there and I just go, hey, you guys, I was just in an interview with Wayne, and when he was asked a question, this is what he said. And I was just the part where 20 inches long.
Awesome. So we're going to use your lightsaber as the model for other lightsabers, I'm assuming. The 20-inch long one?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get off of that.
His lightsaber all great lights.
Circling back to Doctor Who, slightly. Just circling back to Doctor Who, one of these days I will be making a sonic screwdriver with lights and sound and laser pointer and probably remote so that I can actually go through my slide deck by pushing buttons on the sonic screwdriver.
Nice.
Okay, officially your life is unfair and your intelligence level is also unfair.
Anything for a friend for a fee. You just tell me what you need, give me enough time, and we can make it happen.
The cool thing is that he can actually make this stuff. He's not one going, ooh, it'd be so cool if. He's going, it'll be so cool if the only piece I'm missing is some, squirrel tiny screwdriver, but I know where I can get it. know, so and it only costs $1.40, you know. It's like, you know, where were you? I went down to the thrift store and I found this and I made a car. You know, that's pretty much that's where have you been? That's hey, what have you been doing? Oh, I went to forest and I found an acorn and a net and a piece of wood and I made this deluxe birdhouse.
He's MacGyver.
I was just about to say, so you're consulting on MacGyver.
But way more geeky. Way more geeky. He's like science MacGyver. Science MacGyver.
You're just as cool as MacGyver. I'm gonna give you that.
Right. I wonder what he can do with a paperclip.
Why?
Like, get us out of all kinds of sticky situations. I got this paper.
Yes. Right, some electricity, Dr. Buck can get you out of all kinds of situations.
Okay, back to Dr. Who, y'all. We are so far off the path at this point.
Okay, so who was you guys' favorite doctor and why?
Definitely David Tennant, because he looks good. He was funny. And he was modern, and I just, you know, he had such a long run. He had a way longer run than anybody anticipated, and they didn't wimp out when it came to the ending. They found something that was satisfying for everybody else, and I think they worked hard to figure it out. So David Tennant definitely was my favorite doctor, but I really do enjoy watching the really old ones and the ones in black and white. So.
Oh, definitely. Dr. Wayne?
I have to concur with Tennant, but for different reasons. For one, the writing was so much better. I mean, Moffet does a good job, but I just can't handle most of Moffet's storylines. So, I mean, just the Bad Wolf. I mean, the fact that they pulled that off in season 1, and then all of the endings for the first few seasons, I just was like, what just happened? This is spectacular. No, they didn't. Oh, they hinted at this way back when. Oh. And so between the writing and the fact that they actually gave him a lot of depth, they have the full range of everything with him. And you get to just really be in there. He has his silly moments, but you also have him standing on the beach watching Rose, knowing that he's never going to see her again. And so we've just got that full range with Tennant. And they tried it with Matt Smith, but it never came off the same for me.
It just was creepy because we know he travels in time and he needs people when they're younger and when they're older, but it was sort of like, you know, he's little girl's crush, like this creepy pedophilic kind of feel, and then I'm coming back to get you now that you're grown up, and I was just like, I don't like a grown man creeping in a girl's bedroom. I just, you know, just with today's PC, it just didn't work. And then they did that horrible Christmas show where he was in Santa Claus Town, and it was just like, wow, if you're going to do a Christmas show, you still have to have some levity and some lightness to it because it's Christmas. It's not, you know, it was just,
no one picks Christmas to die on.
Well, you know, yeah,
and dying.
And the thing is, because I didn't like him, I almost didn't care. So I was like, I don't think they did a good job with him. Now, Capelli, they are, he was so hard, I really didn't get if he liked his assistant or not. And his assistant was brokenhearted because her boyfriend got killed, like, you know, second show in. And so, or, you know, there's even questionability of whether he was ever alive or not. I mean, it's so convoluted. And then they do the castle episode where he's locked in that castle, and it's basically him the whole episode. And I'm like, you know what? He needs more people to talk to. He cannot do a solo episode.
No Tom Hanks. No Tom Hanks at all.
Yeah.
I think though, like, I was just about to ask about, like, if you like the Moffet or the Davies, but since Dr. W is already Wayne, I'm just shortening your name as I go.
That's fine. Dr. Buck is fine. Dr. Wayne, whatever.
Please call him Dr. Buck. Oh my goodness.
Dr. Buck. Okay, we're going to go with that. Anyway, I'm not smart.
Everybody calls him Dr. Buck. Everybody calls him Dr. Buck. You're not making up anything new.
Awesome. I'm sticking with that. As Dr. Buck said with the Davies thing with the arc, and then you have the arc going from the first season all the way through to even back to a tenant, and then you have like he did satisfying endings. Oh my god. Can I ask Jade real quick? Because you haven't said anything.
I'm just gonna let you guys
Davies or 1110.
Sorry, I'm just gonna let you guys talk about your 10th Doctor because I see that I'm the minority in the room.
Well, can you at least explain why you like 11?
I like 11. I love 10. Like, do not get me wrong, but I love 11 because I think he brought like a little more humor into the role, and I'm a humor person.
But his jokes weren't funny.
But I thought it was. Hey.
This is also the chick that watches cartoons. Her favorite show right now is The Avengers Assemble. She's like, Cartoon Avengers Assemble. So she's definitely loving that.
I can't like cartoons because I do like cartoons and I like stuff like Squidbillies and Bob, SpongeBob.
Archer all the way. Sorry.
Oh my God, yes! Oh my God, I love that show.
As horribly inappropriate as it is, it's spectacular.
Yeah.
I miss phrasing as much as I miss Archer's
Boom.
phrasing. Are we still doing phrasing? I'm sorry.
I watch Archer. A friend of mine kind of introduced me to a couple of new cartoons, and I can't say I'm hooked. I just kind of watched. You know how you watch because you're like, it's not your TV and you can't turn it. So, I watched, but I can't say I'm hooked. I will say that there are some really good cartoons out there now, and but I was kind of the late night, Squidbillies, Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken technically is not a cartoon, but yeah.
Robot Chicken?
Yeah.
What did you? I know what Robot Chicken is. I'm just like,
I know.
Really? You're a doctor. I just Robot Chicken.
Hey, I need rest like everybody else. Robot Chicken. I haven't watched the new season, but Robot Chicken was pretty funny at the time, so.
I mean, 11 proves the point that just because you're a doctor doesn't mean that it has to make sense.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. We have been like seriously scared because there's supposed to be one more person with a doctor. He has double PhDs, in fact. So we were like, there's gonna be Dr. Wright, Dr. Pluck, and then there was gonna be Dr. Archer, and I'm like, and we have no doctor to go.
I was just gonna make up my honorary title. I was gonna be like, I'm the doctor of gilding the lily. Like that's what I am. I'm the doctor of that. Darn it.
Well, it's I think that Doctor Who appeals to like so many different people for a lot of different reasons, and then there are such timeless reasons, like for them to be able to keep the TARDIS for so long. I think that's really interesting. I think bailing the sonic screwdriver for eyeglasses for Ray-Bans was a big mistake.
Yeah,
we all want a sonic screwdriver. Of course, I'm going to wait for the one that Dr. Buck's going to build. I'm not buying.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
He's going to MacGyver us a sonic screwdriver. That's going to make me excited. Out of a paperclip. I just made this out of a paperclip. I just was bored one day. It's going to be everything.
Exactly. That's pretty much it. I had nothing to do. I'll be back. I'm going in my...
The lightsaber was made out of plumbing materials and electronics. But seriously.
But who just happens to have plumbing materials and electronics laying around the house?
No, I went looking. I went to the store to buy the plumbing. I bought copper tubing and fixtures and PEX, and I had the blinky lights, so I made the lightsaber.
That works. I was going to go back to the old joke, but then I was like, no, I'm not going to bother.
You're bigger than that. You are bigger than that.
I can feel it. And I was like, I hope she can feel the Jay being like, stop playing. This is not.
Boom, phrasing.
You guys, I have
don't do it.
It's very much like that. I was like, don't do it.
I got 2 more questions, and then because I know we just keep chatting and we go every which way. So my first question was, first of all, for Dr. Buck, because he hasn't said much, and I think he's like only Jade is the person who hasn't talked as much.
Well, guys, I still have bronchitis, so I'm trying not to be coughing all over the place.
Okay, You had a theory apparently about Moffat becoming the next Doctor. How did you work that one out?
There's just this whole thing where they recycle characters. And so I thought, you know what? We need a black doctor. We need a woman doctor. We've already proven that Martha can play in the universe. We've seen, I mean, Amy Pond was already a character. Capelli was already a character before they made them primary characters. So why not, hey, you know, Martha had a big influence on me, so let's come back and take on that form.
That could work. I like that.
I like that theory.
I like that a lot.
I mean, we have a precedent. They did have one reboot, or regeneration, where he came back as the same actor. So we have a precedent that he got to choose because he liked that face. So he came back with that face.
The one where he was a bit narcissistic. Like, I was the narcissistic. I just regenerated my hair. I was going to say, since we already have that wonderful precedent, have you thought about possibly having Donna? I mean, granted, she's got to cost a lot more for the BBC to afford right now, but, you know, Donna would have been awesome. Because she's...
Donna? I don't know. I think that Donna is strong in a different way than Martha. And in many ways, she's strong and obnoxious. And I don't think that we could pull it off for the Doctor. I think it was beautiful as counterpart, as the companion. I don't think it would work as the Doctor.
Jay, that's your favorite something to say.
I liked his theory because I don't think Donna has enough of the science background to catch up. Even though it would be him in there, it would be weird that all of a sudden that she understood all the scientific stuff when every other encounter we've ever had with her, she didn't get it. Whereas Martha got it. You told her one time and she knew exactly what it was. She was already a physician before she met him. And it just seemed like she's a better choice because, you know, a lot of the wiring is already there. I think it is Donna, you know, spouting out some of the scientific stuff would be weird.
I'm also going to say,
I'm going to go with the Moffet because I totally believe that Moffet could do it.
Are you guys getting feedback on your end too from us? Okay, cool.
So,
okay.
So I believe that she could do it because of the way even she did when they went back in time and he had to put himself in, I forgot, y'all, bronchitis medicine. So let me just go.
It's codeine. So the doctor and the...
That wasn't a real episode. She's just hallucinating that episode on her medication. It sounds fun. Go ahead.
So that episode, and she proved that she has like the backbone to do stuff, to hold it down when she has to. It was the Family Ties or something. I can't remember.
Yes, Family Ties when she went back in time. They had the flies that were going after him. I was also thinking about when she was talking about the Angels when they sent him back in time and she had to get a job as a shop girl because he lost his TARDIS. Yeah, that as well. So there was two on that end. And then I was going to say from Arthur, when he first met her and she was like, no, we obviously have oxygen because we are still breathing on the moon. I mean, yeah, so she was smart enough to make those conclusions. I could see that. I could definitely see that.
The thing that just torpedoes the possibility is her and Mickey in the scene where they did all the flashbacks. Her being the freedom fighter and hooked up with Mickey, and that whole vibe makes it really, really hard. She had a gun in her hand, the Doctor would not. That piece makes it really hard to make it a possibility. Other than that, we could probably pull it off, but that's just not going to happen.
Dr. Red, who would you like to see as the next Doctor? First, who would you like to get rid of Capaldi? And who would you like to see as the next Doctor?
No.
I mean, that would be spectacular seeing Idris Elba. I mean, that would be cool. I don't know. I try not to do that, fast forward, partially because I go through the stages of grieving as we change doctors, like so many of us do, and it takes a while to finally say, okay, I can deal with this new doctor. I mean, 11, it took a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But, and here's the other thing about 11 that I think they really messed him up at the beginning because of that weird vibe with young Amy. It took them, 4 calendar years before they finally made it clear that that was a dinner with the in-laws. Until you get to that point, it is just like, what? And then, you know, when he does meet her again later, she's trying to jump him, and it just took a very, very long time to get out of that. And I think that, you know, subconsciously, until that came up this conversation, I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, I never really put those pieces together, but that made it really hard for that weird dynamic for many, many years. And then you're like, oh look, fish fingers and custard. It's just another awkward dinner with the mother-in-law. I've loved that meme, seeing that out there.
I never thought about that.
I never took to him. I didn't like him. I was still grieving, you know, David Tennant, and I was like, I just hate this guy. So then I was like, okay, I'm ready for a new Doctor Who, and they showed the picture of who new Doctor Who was going to be. And I'm like, I don't want to. I want somebody young and hot like David Tennant. So, but I did like his sense of humor, and the more I saw his off-camera, you know, that were just interviews with him, and him telling the story of how he used to be president of the Doctor Who fan club, and he would write in and say stuff, and they would be like, "Oh my God, this crazy kid." And just like his, you know, opportunity to get in there, and how personally that was like a big deal. And his new companion, have you guys seen his new companion?
I don't even watch Doctor Who after the old guy. I was like, he looks like he has arthritis being like the characters. I'm done.
It's not that. We just been super busy.
Granted, I have bought all of the episodes.
Yeah,
they're sitting in my Amazon queue, and I'm just like, he's so old. I'm having such a hard time.
He does have a pretty funny sense of humor, but not funny, but kind of ironic. But the new companion is a very young African American girl. She's definitely not like the other ones. She looks like she knows. Like the rest of them kind of like, what the hell's going on? What are we doing? Where are we going? She looked like she knows she's on a great adventure and can't wait to go. She's like, I got my backpack, let's rock, you know. And so, but she's very young, and I don't know what her super skill is going to be because she looks 12. But, you know, I'm sure she's an adult, so, you know, people will not miss her, but everything is like, all right, let's go. She's like the happiest companion ever. So,
you're gonna need that with him. He's such a sourpuss. By the way, now that I think about it, I have actually watched all the episodes. Like when he met Robin Hood, all you wished for was the 11th one.
Because
I really wanted the 11th.
You knew it was gonna be hilarious. I was like, oh, this isn't the same. Okay, so we know that you guys have lives to get back to. Unlike us, I have bronchitis medicine to get back to. So yay, excitement for that.
And sleep.
Yeah, a whole bunch of that. So you guys, I want to thank you for coming on. If you guys have any information you want some people to contact you with, Dr. Wright?
No, not about Star Trek. Yeah, you don't need
I just Dr. Wright, just in case.
No. Check me out at rightplacetv.com. No, I won't be talking about Doctor Who nor Star Trek there. I'll be talking about my real life stuff, but you're welcome to join me at rightplacetv.com. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And you can check out her lunchtime.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do Facebook Live lunch live. I talk about unfair advantage. So I'd love you guys to join me and give me some feedback. All you gotta do is log on to Facebook, my stream, friend me, and you'll see my stream. It's Dr. Letitia Wright. And I forgot what we're gonna talk about today. Bring your lunch. If you're on the East Coast, bring a cup of coffee or tea or soda, whatever turns you on, and we're gonna just chat for a minute about unfair advantage, the things that you have that make you able to set yourself in front of your competition.
Awesome. Dr. Buck, is there anything you want to put out for the public to contact?
Sure, you can get a hold of me at mercs.net, mercs.net, and that is where you can see what I'm doing in business. You probably won't see the lightsabers. You may have to hunt me down on one of the social media platforms to find those things, but those are out there. And right now I'm doing my thing, and you can come play along there.
I'm so sad to see this episode end.
I know.
I've been waiting for this
for weeks and months. We've been like, yes, I've ordered the shirts. I've been like, yes, it's going to be on. Anyway.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "Lightsabers for All." Call Dr. Buck.
Anything for a friend for a fee.
Okay, and with that note, we are going to wrap it up. We are the And I Thought Ladies, the co-founders of the And I Thought Ladies, and some co-authors of the And I Thought series. It was a love with 11 wonderful ladies. And I thought divorce was bad. And I thought being grown up was easy, just messing up the set. Thank you for that. It was easy, and I thought we could juggle it all. All of those are available on Amazon.com. And I thought I could juggle it all is available for pre-order. And also, and Barnes & Noble, if you want your personalized copy, you can always purchase it through andwethought.com. If you want to check out anything that we do, it's going to be andwethought.com. Wow, now kind of mentioned the thing. And
Hey, I just wanted to say quickly, we have the new book coming up, and I thought he was the one in October. And you guys, we need prayers, we need hopes, we need love, we need positive energy, because our PR group is putting us up for the NAACP Image Award and literary. We need all of that.
All of it.
Our way, because we would love a nom. If not, we just need them to read the entire book, either of that, whichever you wish.
And love it, and love it.
Like it. We only need to love it. Anyway.
Just remember, you guys, I know this is kind of weird on this one, but just remember that wisdom is all around you.
If you're open to finding it and accepting it, that includes lightsabers, by the way.
Yes.
Have a lovely day, you guys.
Peace and love.
And Jade.
Bye-bye.